Hey guys, Keithy6 here, metal detecting in Alaska. It's almost winter here in Alaska. It's getting colder, the ground's freezing. Like say tomorrow I want to get up and go metal detecting, the temperature is going to be around 0. Well, the coldest operating temperature for my Fisher gold bug I think is 14 degrees above 0. So as you guys know, I go out in the winter time and do a lot of metal detecting, and I like to do something to try to protect my metal detector. So I'm about to do what I do to winterize my metal detector, and I thought I'd just share that with you and make a video about it, and that way maybe somebody else can go out and try to metal detect in the winter too. Most people just hang it up in the fall and wait till the spring or the summer, but you can still have fun in the winter time metal detecting. But let me show you what I do to protect my metal detector. Okay, one of the first things that I do is I normally use this type of style of headphone that has the, the stretchiness to it. Well, in the winter, this gets real stiff and it will hardly stretch. So what I do is I hang this up, because basically if it gets cold, it'll crack and break, especially if you have to stretch it. So what I end up doing is I like to use these. These are like these behind the head and over the ear type of headphones. Just a cheap, I think I paid 14 bucks for them. But it has a long straight cord. So, and I've used this particular set for 2 or 3 years now, so they hold up a good bit. And I've been out in 30, 40, even 50 below wearing these, and they've held up. So anyways, that's the first thing I do with my headphones. Okay, so some of the things I use to winterize my metal detector. The first thing I do is I get some of this pipe insulation. I believe that says what? 3/8 inch thick. And it's a 3/4 round, which usually goes pretty good. About 1 inch to 3/4 to 1 inch will go around the shaft of your metal detector pretty good. So you end up with something like this to put around the shaft of your metal detector. And then what I use is a lot of electric tape, and just basically go round and round with that. And let me show you how I do that. Okay, so basically you just take this and split it open, and you just kind of wrap it around there like that. And then I tape it, and it kind of protects this wire from the extreme cold. So you got to measure it all off and cut it and make it to fit, and it's kind of a custom thing, so you got to just do whatever works for your metal detector. Is just measure out your length and then just cut it. What's good with this foam is it's real easy to work with. Okay, so now you want to wrap it with this electrical tape, and I just kind of squeeze it together like that, and just keep doing that until you have the whole thing sealed. And this really doesn't add that much weight to your metal detector, because this is light foam. Okay, so now you can see I got the whole shaft wrapped, and it's not that pretty looking, but through my experiences, nobody's going to be laughing at your metal detector when you're out metal detecting in the cold winter. They'll be laughing at you. Alright, so the only thing I need to do now is I have to special cut little pieces to wrap here and right here. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm just going to use a piece of the end that I cut off. Okay, you can see I kind of dissected this piece, and pretty much just do it like that, and then wrap it with electric tape just like I did this section here. That looks pretty good. So now we just have to bring it back around. Now I've been doing this for 5 or 6 years now. Shoot, I forget, maybe 7. And this is the same metal detector I've used every winter. And it's held up good doing it like this, so thought I'd just share that with you. Okay, so now let's do this bottom piece. Okay, so there we go. So there's the entire cord of the metal detector wrapped in this insulating pipe wrap. Alright, so the next step in the winterization of my metal detector is I have this custom-made cover that I made, and me and my mother both sewed on it. Of course, the bad stitching's my work, but basically it's 3 layers of fleece, and then this white part is out of an electric battery operated heated sock. And of course my poor smiley face is wore out, so time to take him off. I got another one, so I'm going to put it on. So yeah, basically I have a wire in here I can run out to a battery pack, and then I can plug it in, and this will actually heat up by battery. But the main thing I normally do is oh look, there's still some in here from last winter. I have a little pocket in the back where I can slide in hand warmers. So I buy these hand warmers, and you know, you usually get 1 for each of your hands when it's real cold, and then I put 2 into this pocket right here, and it has a button where I can button it up after I put the hand warmers in there, and it will actually keep this electronic part of the metal detector warm. So basically, yeah, just and I've got Velcro to where it all wraps around it. So I just basically put it over like that, get the knobs to where they're sticking out, and there we go. Of course, these go under, and it helps to heat this up. And I'd say it does a pretty good job. You know, I typically go out and hunt in -20, -30 with this setup. I have been out at -46 with a 12-mile-an-hour wind, which made it 56 below, and found a lady's wedding ring and returned it to her. 56 below. So this does work. So if you're just out in normal, you know, 0 to 30 degrees, this will work great. But yeah, these hand warmers work fantastic. Also, basically that's what it looks like when it's all stitched up. It is not perfect by no means, but hey, it allows me to get out and metal detect and not go crazy from cabin fever. Whew. Alright guys, that's about it. Hopefully somebody will try this, because I sure would get a kick out of seeing somebody do this and go out metal detecting in the wintertime. And then don't forget, I have a contest going on my channel. If you're already subscribed to this channel, then go to one of my other channels and subscribe to it. If you're not subscribed to me at all, then subscribe to this channel. But basically, on Halloween night, I'm going to give away a quadcopter. So stay tuned for that video. It'll be really interesting. I'm curious to where in the world I'm going to have to ship this thing, because you never know. Might end up paying a fortune for shipping, who knows. Alright guys, this has been how I winterize my metal detector, and good luck and happy hunting to everyone out there, and happy Halloween in case I don't see you. Have a good one. See you later.